I was just watching a Liberian online television in the Ivorian capital, Abidjan, watching the president touching down on the Ofubaye International Airport in Abidjan. First visit since he was elected and inaugurated subsequently as president of the Republic of Liberia. What are those things Liberia is expected to benefit? We will attempt to go to Abidjan to talk to the presidential press secretary, Kula Fofana. And I will also tell you who are those on the president's trip to Cote d'Ivoire. Liberia is on the rising. Also coming up on this edition, the new Civil Service Director General, my good friend, my uncle, Josiah Jockett Jr., is on a rampage to reform the CSA. Civil servants are poised to take salary 2 times a month. Bi-monthly is part of his plan. Let's see how he's going to achieve this one. And also coming up at 3:30, the mini edition of Youth Conversation, a new segment created on this great platform, State of the Nation, with your humble servant, Magdalene, Saah, and other pro-youth activists. These are much more lineup. What's about you in Swam Mecca? Are you one of the miners on the Lion Hill? Or Mr. Minister of Lands, Minister of Mines and Energy? Listen to this one. Liberia is on the rising. Good afternoon to each and every one of you. Maggie, good afternoon. What's up? You good? She read the gay eyes again. Yeah. What's up, man? How are you? You good?
Yeah. Yeah, you can shut the camera down. Let me look at you. That's the way I say that you don't look at it.
Yeah, please doesn't get problem. Why do you not look at you?
Yeah, it is the problem you have now.
No,
yeah, it's not.
You don't get used to this.
He did not look at Senator Prince Johnson just like that. You know, they see kind of about giving to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me see again. Do it. Let me see.
No, don't look at the camera. Look at me.
What's up?
No, man. Yeah, man. I almost got a little bit of, but it's gonna be back.
You gotta get, but you don't use me yet.
Listen, you wanna discuss everything, right?
You gotta get used to me.
No, wait.
I'm a prayer brand administrator. Yes, I work under pressure. That's what I want you to do. Yes. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. It's good to be back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good to be back, and it's good to be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it comes with a job. A quiet man like Maka, if he can leave his news cubicle, come in here and tell a sound engineer to get off the studio because the news was spoiling, and it's on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
If he can push, if a quiet man can take action like that, you should know that he was actually pushing.
Why you got me do PR for Maga? Maga looking at all that.
Maga is quiet. He's one of my favorites.
No, Amy, he's one of my favorites. Well, but he's not quiet.
I say he's quiet. We're looking at one person 2 ways. I'm looking at him, he's a quiet man. You don't look at him as a quiet man. So
okay.
I told my own story.
Okay, let me look at you.
Ready to play today?
No.
I ever play?
No, wait.
The president is in Cote d'Ivoire. Is it Cote d'Ivoire?
So what I want to do with the president in China?
You what?
I mean, the president is there, of course. That's why he signed up.
You
for.
don't even observe what I've observed.
And that's
you don't know what I'm so happy for.
But
this president didn't have to fly charter flight or private jet. This president flew on a jet, Liberal Republic of Cote d'Ivoire, owned by the Ivorian presidency. This impoverished nation, where its people live on 50 cents a day. Some you don't even get it to eat. You are the one want to ride private jet. 12 unbroken years. Your predecessor.
You start talking about private jet? But other people started riding private jet.
Ooh.
I'm not here to come be calling
No,
people.
no, don't be afraid. That's
no, I'm not afraid.
Who has been riding private jet around here?
Listen, I am not afraid. I used to be afraid maybe 2-3 months ago.
So who is riding private jet around here? Who?
But the thing that you're talking, that's what I'm saying. People riding private jets.
I said it is unnecessary. It was unnecessary and it should be condemned at all costs. You cannot ride a private jet in this kind of an economy where your people are all running helter-skelter, can't even feed themselves.
And Chief, I understand.
Life is not for one person to benefit.
I understand everything. You are right. And
then the worst of all, you fly and move from one place to the other. All you have to tell us is to arrogantly tell us that you are in the warrant and this is what you do.
Okay.
Yes.
I get you. You are 150% correct. Well, and that's why that administration was removed. The administration led by headed by President Weah.
And that is why you don't understand.
So now we are in a new era.
It has a potential of returning. It has a potential of returning looking at the vote margin. Unless you people, this your government, will do the
I'm begging you.
Will do the needful.
Why me a government?
Huh?
Why me a government? You and I, between you and I, you know I have never ever signed up.
Okay, this their government.
No, but you keep me saying my government.
No, I take it back. Your government. This is very serious.
No, it's serious, and I'm begging you. I do not have any party. I have never signed up to any political party in the country, and I see it, and I benefited from my any Sellee scholarship. I benefited indirectly from the government and stuff like that, but I have not, and it's not because I'm too special. That's why. But I hold my membership yet until otherwise ordered.
Okay.
For you, if you when the former MD finish attacking you, then you won't attack me.
Who the former MD?
And I call it here today. I call it someone.
Leave Martin Hayes. I've been interceding on his behalf to get a presidential preferment.
Where?
Yes?
Where?
Martin.
You give me treating my rescue for that, even though he.
Now look here, Liberian President Joseph Imam Boakai arrives in Cote d'Ivoire. There is a Liberian filing this thing live from Cote d'Ivoire. I see the red carpet stretching, and the national anthem was played, and the old man removed his cap. The president removed his cap to attend to the national anthem and met some Liberians in Cote d'Ivoire. On the rear side of this joke with cracking is going to yield fruit. Is the CLSG, that's Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea Transco line. Electricity is high on the agenda. How come maybe this is the time now? And I'm still surprised to see Mr. Money Capitano on this. He's on a trip. He's a strong man to survive the sweeping wave. How come Mr. Weah was going and said, all those are appointed here, let's go. You stay. So he's on a trip. And then this is the best time now for him to tell Mr. President, you remember Samuel 12 told you that we're exporting electricity. Let's try to find out here. Because he himself he found it difficult to defend what Mr. 12 was saying. This is the best time. I'm telling you. The information I'm gathering on electricity, the day I break it up, the day I break it up, the whole of Morovia will go through power outage for 1 week because it will be intended to resuscitate the things what happening in the LEC.
You don't have LEC in
no. Some of those actions and inactions are the causes of some people being left out of electricity. For the sake of one person, leave that thing. I get it. The day I ready to break it, just stay home, lock your door. In fact, why you lock your door for? No, we can chase you for this.
No one has ever chased me. And
so the Minister of Agriculture is on a trip to Cote d'Ivoire. Finance is on a trip to Cote d'Ivoire. Foreign Affairs is on a trip to Cote d'Ivoire. The Minister of Foreign Affairs passed by me with heavy police escort this morning. Apparently, she was running late to the airport. And it's a day visit. I don't know the protocol well, but they expected to return, I think, tomorrow. The president is in Cote d'Ivoire. And I know some of you are in Cote d'Ivoire watching us. You can, please don't forget. I used to do it for people before. When I went Yamasokro, I bought a whole half bag of Ivorian jacket. I brought a distributor. You watching us, please bring some for us. This is your moment. Our moment was there before. This is a moment where we are under the responsibility to promote your own moment.
Is it the superintendent over there? Superintendent of my TV?
Where?
You heard anything about Abel being superintendent?
No.
They confirm yet.
I thought you said you want to be chief officer.
Oh,
in the superintendent office. Abel.
Don't even get vexed.
Look, anybody who loves, Abel. I like Abel. The man knows how to believe in the God that created him. Know how to believe in the God that created him. No. Say you say Abel. Congratulations, President of the People's Republic of China. Abel say that's the Lord's doing. That is the Lord's doing. I look up to heaven.
Where's coming
my head?
I enjoy the way we put him to a place that day when he came to teach.
The making of supervise, how do you call it? Facilitate. You haven't eaten enough. We gave him gasoline and stuff like that. They living, and I say, so why am I living? I say, you see, why you can't live this kind of attitude? The food where you eat that way.
No. I'll explain it.
Don't explain it.
No.
They make it more than almost the participants.
No. Okay, I'll explain part 2 of the story. If you're always in a habit of telling us when he comes here and he asks for airtime, give you all the airtime and he blasts president where everybody them. He say, "Oh, you go." He say, your reward is in heaven." Or if he say, "Fina, your reward is in heaven," I say, "Okay." Well, I know how many years ago for. All the time you're in opposition. It was a very long time too. Then if you accepted our invitation and came, he talk for over 2 hours. The students never even, participants never even wanted for him to stop. He stopped now. I know he was ready. When you have empty yourself. He was hungry, tired, and he's even his car, and everybody needed something, and he needed water and to be refreshed. On a serious note, the students served the participants served the food, they left him out.
They left him out?
Yeah.
Why?
That's a part 2 of the story I'm explaining to you.
Oh.
Yeah. They left him out. Either he ate earlier or they left him out because he was busy. Something like that happened. Then he go in and he can say, go. I said the reward. I was waiting for that moment to pay back. And I told him, you the one told him, right? Say your reward is in heaven.
It's in heaven.
Yeah, it's in heaven.
Yeah. And he accepted it.
So is it the Visa card in your pocket?
Yes.
Wow.
We try to create a cashless
society
economy for you people. We don't hold money in our hands anymore, cash or notes. We use Visa cards. Yeah. some of us, just because we pretending, when you see our bank balances, eh? We have, that's because we pretend that we don't have it. Let me tell you now. When you see our balances, eh?
So, you know, it's so good because on Monday, it was on Monday you were saying, I wish if Mr. B could just say by extension, my brothers and
Yeah,
special concern
no, the issue of our family, we like to how do you call it?
work.
Work for ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, I think Mr. B did not even include, you know, his brother, especially his brothers, by extension, his special consultant and the COS of the special
I would have rejected it. I like to raise my own. I want to be my own millionaire.
Oh.
I'm on the way.
Okay.
I'm on the way of becoming a millionaire.
Okay.
I may not be $32 million worth, but I could even be more.
Yeah, it can be more.
Yeah,
it's
I could be more.
It's possible. It's possible.
It is just left with one signature now. I've got all the signature now. Just one more. And one more is giving me a hotter. That one more is giving me a hotter. Yeah, anybody can be a millionaire. What do you say?
That halfway.
What half I say?
Benefit of
nobody going to take an upside down philosophy here.
Benefit of listening. Benefit of speaking.
The 7 benefits of listening.
Sometimes you just come here, go and confuse people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes it's how we gotta stop this. I mean, benefit of listening, benefit of speaking, and all those kind of things there. Right?
When you eat your sour soup, you don't know what to say. That's what that will get happy.
Are you taking so it's no, it's not.
It's off. How is it?
Yeah, it's up. So Orange Liberia remains like, and we are here to provide we are here to give you, oh my people, I did lunch I had today. Oh God, I thank you for appetite. Oh. Yeah, thank you for.
Some people want to eat, no appetite, no food.
Yeah.
Some people get appetite, no food. Some people now want to eat.
No, he's saying it the right way.
You have to put
the former president the right way.
But I can paraphrase it.
Yeah, say it.
Some people want to eat right now. They got appetite to eat, but no food.
Yeah.
Some people not get appetite to eat, but they got abundance of food.
Wow.
That's the definition of life.
That's it.
That is the definition of life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we will be going to Abacus. You
yes,
everything.
I'm trying to set up.
Okay.
But this kind of meetings, except the meeting is over, by the time they retire at their hotel, will be off now. The meeting is currently ongoing. But we're here until we can usher in a youth conversation.
Yes, sir. So once again, thanks for the opportunity. I've sent a link to the folks already, and then I expect it to begin very soon. It's going to be a wonderful time launching or the maiden edition of youth conversation by radio. Mm-hmm. Yes, by radio. So it is intended to contribute a little way to. I'm not taking course right now. So let me talk about Orange. Orange got promotions, and we want to tell you that inform you that the Tomo night data is from 11:30 to 5 a.m. Enjoy browsing throughout the night, and you can get 1,000 megabytes just for 5 cents, 2,500 megabytes for $1, and $2 is you can get 6,500 megabytes for $2. So all you have to do is to dial *352# *352# and select 5. So you will browse from 11:30 p.m. to 5 a.m. those of us who can work in the night is the time to make use of this opportunity. Then you have the maximum talking. That's $190 Liberian dollars. All you have to do is to dial *144# and enjoy. On that voice is 120 minutes. On that SMS is unlimited. That means you can send as many SMS. Those of us who really like texting data, you will have 100 megabytes of data valid for 3 days. So all you have to do is to put money in your phone, and then you can be able to subscribe. Yes, then the last one, the last one is a deal of the day. So you have $1.50 for 300 3,000 gigabytes or 3 gigabytes. No, not 3. It's 3,000 gigabytes for 1 day. Yes. So that's it.
That's enormous. It's huge.
Yes.
It's huge.
Yeah. So make use of the opportunity. Orange is the best GSM in Liberia, and we are so proud to be associated with this company. And I can tell you for sure, I don't just sit here to be talking about Orange. I experienced Orange services they provide because I work with them for the some years back, and I know how while other companies are not respecting what they're supposed to do, like for example the corporate social responsibilities. I can tell you for sure Orange is on top of the game, because what I saw during the COVID-19, oh no, it was so extra, and that's why I feel very comfortable sitting here to market Orange. And I want you, if you are just coming in the country, make sure to get your Orange SIM card.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, just 30 seconds. Tell me your experience with Orange, and please encourage our people as well before we can take some bite from them.
Okay, this is State of the Nation, and we are here. We are in the next 15 minutes. We'll be launching a youth conversation once a month on this. As a matter of fact, we got agriculture on this platform. We got drug fight on this platform. We got presidential greetings on this platform coming up, and the list goes on and on. It encompasses everything about our national history. So we in the next 3 to 4 days, Muslim brothers and sisters are watching out for the creasing. Preferably Sunday, March 10, 2024, the month of Ramadan begins. Saudi Arabia is reporting it will begin on the 10th of March to the 2024 to the 8th of April 2024, which will be Monday. That is expected to break the fast on Ramadan's day. So I've queued this music for all of my Muslim brothers and sisters. By the time my maternal grandmother, if living, she would now be checking the days that she's just nearing observing the month of Ramadan. This is all for you people who are expected to observe the month of Ramadan.
Gifted and Safi, Ramadan Mubarak, Holy Records, Ramadan Mubarak, لكل مسلم شعب الذي فيها ينازل القرآن Happy Ramadan to all Muslims of the Quran in this holy month. أرحب بك يا شهر رحمة، أرحب بك يا شهر رمضان، بك أرجي لقاء قرب ربي، بك روحي وقلبي قد بصر. رمضان مبارك لكل مسلم شعب Welcome you, holy man of Ramadan. Welcome you, holy man of blessings. You are seeking nearness to my creator. For you, my soul and heart has been purified. You must sleep.
You know, my grandmother taught me the Holy Quran says, don't let your slave sweat get dry when they work for you. Good afternoon to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. What's about you, defense correspondent, once upon a time, Truth FM. I'm talking about Assistant Minister for Urban Affairs, Mark Kalilu Jabate, Minister of Internal Affairs. Good afternoon to you, my brother.
And there was any request our Mr. Janet, Cabinet Janet. No,
Yes, man, that's a wonderful piece. Yeah,
yeah, I said for long.
Yes, but this is the moment. You know, I play music. I'm a DJ.
You are extra. No,
yes,
no.
I play music seasonally.
Wait, allow me to praise you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to do all your own. You are extra.
Mm-hmm.
You are a son of this soil who is so passionate about what you do.
Yes.
And you are exceptional.
Thank you.
You are just a great man.
Yes.
And you share what you have.
Thank you.
Mm?
Yes. All of these praises you put bread on my table.
And I mean, you are free.
No, please respond to the one. All of these things you say about me, you put bread on my table.
And your reward is in heaven.
I claim it. But the reward of earthly professionalism is right here. What wrong with you? Yeah? Yeah, man. So congratulations. Where is Sheikh Sano? Sheikh Sano is one of our staff here at the news and current affairs. Sheikh, you honor my voice. Please come in studio to tell us a little bit about Ramadan. Last year we did it. We are expecting Ramadan month to begin March 10th. Those of you who are very eating lettuce, please contact me. I'll supply you lettuce. It is widely consumed during the month of Ramadan. And trust me, I am a lettuce farmer. Please, Sheikh Sano, where are you? I'll play this one once again. I'm waiting you so that we can have a conversation on this one. This is Hadi Shaban featuring Safia.
Ramadan Mubarak, holy records. Ramadan Mubarak, the cool Muslim, Shahid Happy Ramadan. أرحب بك يا شهر رحمة أرحب بك يا شهر رمضان بك رجي لقاء قرب ربي بك روحي وقلبي قدس
Sheikh Sano of District Number 2 and the News and Current Affairs Department. Where are you?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Have you checked up on your sister, friend, Ability?
No. But I'm following her. She's a firebrand on social media. I'm following her.
It's been a long time. Drop a treat for her. Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes out to you, Binta Ability, a strong woman. We call you Iron Lady, right? Yeah, Iron Lady. Yeah, man, fearless woman. Good afternoon to you. Where have you been? You just throw me away. I don't know why I did. You just throw me away. Yeah.
And when they get a song for a throw that one away, the way she threw you away.
Yeah.
No.
The day I become president, that is my police director, police inspector general. Coming up next on this segment is youth conversation. Young people, listen. Pack your motorbikes. Listen.
Someone is saying congratulations to who?
Okay, to our most labor black, he said, hope all is well with you. Yes, all is well with my soul. I am reinvigorated and I've come to serve my country in this capacity. And I wish you all the best in your new sought national responsibility. I understand you want to be the chief of office to the superintendent of Magdalene.
I think I don't want to be chief of staff to the superintendent of Magdalene. They want to be chief. You can provoke people.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to be superintendent proper?
No.
Oh, but then Magdalene, you got best superintendent in 6 years. 6 years. Trust me, my Gideon. You get a best superintendent in 6 years. Yeah, in 6 years.
I see.
Ibe Plaki. Ibe Plaki. Let me just acknowledge some of these people as we sign off.
Yeah.
Kosa Jones, Uriah Veneco, Ibe Plaki, Thomas, Elijah Cole, Emmanuel Josephus P. Augustine and Masterquay, Richmond, let me get all of you people here. Richmond, Moses Tamba, and Richmond Seward. All of you are tuned in. This is State of the Nation. In 3 minutes, we're supposed to be witnessing the launch of Youth Conversation, an extended segment on State of the Nation. My name is Kolba Siafa. I'm here with Finda, and both of us, of course, you know, we are collaborating to serve you, the Liberian people. There is something happening at Central Bank. The General Auditing Commission has concluded the audit of financial transactions, especially between a latter period just at the point Mr. Weir was exiting. Man, the report, if I get into it now, when I get into youth conversation, it is bad. You imagine a certain constitutional government is violating the Constitution and disrespecting the legislature, and some of the legislators were there and say, oh yes, now the report is out. The report is out. The folks ransack financial institutions and downplay integrity institutions. The report is right in my hand. Monday, you and I will sail through it.
Yeah.
Nelly, I got some issue with you. You came, you did not call on me, you didn't check on me. Throughout your stay here, I was on sick bed. I didn't receive a telephone call from you. Let me bring you on the screen.
Please don't start your show. I beg you. Don't.
Oh, you protecting your sister?
No, I beg you, please wait. Don't start the show like that. Don't start making fuss.
You protecting your sister? The other one, the guys are killing themselves with laughter. Yeah, I got problem with you.
Yeah, you'll be ready. I will bring you up.
I got problem with you.
She's talking.
Yeah.
Just be right there.
Hold on. Your sister is protecting you. Meet me face to face. Let me express myself to you.
Yeah,
Leanne, good afternoon to you. And we are about to start this. I will be part of the official launch of it. Get your introductory comments, then I will take leave of you. I've got an appointment to see the new youth exposed minister who is turning things around at the Ministry of Youth Exposed. I need to see you on behalf of this platform,
Yeah.
Youth Conversation. You don't want to clap for that?
Please put it on.
Okay. Yes, this is
Release the bomb on me just like that. Oh, I'm happy to see your face anyway. Hey. I know.
Lean, right?
Lean.
Lean. I
Yeah.
interacted with Lean before, but
yeah, put it. Just wait more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
There's a terrible feedback.
Yeah, so yes. Oh, let me go back to Lean. Okay, at least. Lean?
Yeah.
Lean, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. And you?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
I don't have problem with you. We haven't interacted before.
I'm innocent. Oh, I'm innocent. I've heard so many amazing things about you.
It is this Nelly. I'm putting at you. You came to town.
She actually pretty so you.
No.
Nelly always have problems.
No. So all of a sudden, you guys have forgotten the Kissy tradition. Why? Because she has extended greetings to you.
Chief, can you please keep your cool? Don't bring that state of the nation force here.
Magdalene, let the man talk.
You look sorrowful now, so I will hold.
No worries. No worries.
But we are trying to work on the sound. But before then, I know that you haven't met Mr. Sellee before. He is the host of this platform, and in fact, he is a special consultant here at RCR. And in fact, he is also the former deputy president for Madam Ellen Johnson Sellee. It's a terrible feedback. Yeah, so
we hear you.
He's a farmer, and he farms on I don't know how many thousand acres of land. He owns a cow, a goat, pig. He does a lot of things. He's a potential millionaire.
The way Magdalene really exposing your profile, I'm coming to bribe you more.
So right now, I am a friend to a millionaire. I mean,
can you imagine?
For a potential, he's worth approximately 34 million, a little 2 million above his boss.
No, I don't want to.
Wow.
Just around 1.5 million. Yeah.
Wow.
And I want to hit the 100 million.
That's what it is. That's it.
So before we jumpstart, Josh Chamber, good afternoon to you. You on, Josh?
Yeah. Hi.
We got a whole house here. So before we start, I would like Lean to apologize on behalf of my aunt Nelly for not checking on me while you guys were here.
Let me officially apologize for Nelly, my elder. You know how it is. So we have manners in our family. So you can even ask Six Magdalene. We are from Kissy culture, so we have manners. So I would just ask her to go on her knees. And Nelly, go on your knees.
And thanks for the apologies. You know why? I did that. I have been here caring for on behalf of the entire crew, everybody. I've been checking up and doing stuff. So on behalf of Neil and all those people in radio there who did not reach, I was here for you all. Don't feel guilty that you did not reach out to him.
Wow.
Okay, so with 3 minutes behind time, I accept the apology. We have to go.
Thank you.
A lot of people listening, they want to know how this program is going to go forward. And let me, without much ado, let me introduce, let me hear from you individually, your self-introduction. We'll start with our senior aunt, Nelly. Nelly, let's hear you.
Yes, thank you so much for the privilege. Thank you for the honor. Have you forgiven me?
Yes, I just made it public. You forgiven.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I thank you. Thank God. I will make heaven. Yes. As you all know, my name is Nelly. I'm the founder of Destiny Discoverers International and also an MD. So I really, 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 really am looking forward to see our youth prosper, especially when it comes to um, the area of education, when it comes to health, when it comes to um, society, when it comes to exposure. So as we know, the word is not taking it easy on us. Things are changing every day and every time. So for me, my heart desire is to see every young person listening to us today, whether it's be today or tomorrow, anytime we are on the line and this discussion is going on, I want to invite you all to be part of it. You can ask questions. You are also welcome to join us on this platform. So in a short note, that's me. My heart is for the youth.
Okay, thank you for your introduction. Let me come to Lynn. Lynn, then before we come to Josh. Lynn, let's hear you.
Uh, my name is Lane. I'm the younger sister of Nelly. I'm also the co-founder of Destiny Discoverers International. Our heart goes for the young people. The young people. I remember my first time in Liberia. I was shocked. I was shocked. I was like, this is where I'm from. Like, people are so different. I had to adapt, and the heat already, So I was like, wow. But in that whole confusion, I was very, very excited to connect back home, and also to see my people, to know where I'm from, and also to be able to be part of that new awakening that's coming. So my second time going back to Liberia was like, I think 2 weeks ago. Oh, I was so excited. I'm like, I have to come back. But then you're coming back. How are you going to be an impact to other people? What are you bringing on the table? I just don't want to be a citizen. You are a Liberian. You have to be part of that army that is raising new generations, also changing the mindset of people. So that's what we're part of. That is our heartbeat. So in any way we can contribute to the society, we are here. And already know Magdalene. Like, she says something and she's already doing it. So this initiative actually came from a very thoughtful conversation we had, and we just said, let's do this. We can just be part of those people also that are coming to do the same thing like us. So this is a humble beginning, but we don't take it for granted. So I'm very, very honored to actually meet you also, for you to open the podium to us. And yeah, let's start this adventure. That's actually me.
Okay, thank you, Lynn. Lynn, I guess both of you are joining us for the same locale. Except that, Lynn, you have to reduce the volume of your computer or whatsoever device you're using. I'm hearing the feedback, and I'd like to say a wonderful introduction from the both of you. You're in the Netherlands, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's so simple. We getting some feedback. If you are not speaking, just mute yourself. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just mute yourself. And someone just came in. Yeah, Derek.
Yeah, Derek. But
Yes.
before Derek, let's come to Josh. Josh is with us in studio. He's on the other side. There is just this thick looking glass dividing the two of us. Josh, good afternoon to you. Welcome to State of the Nation Youth Conversation.
Hi, Chris. So yeah, thank you. And again, today we are here to talk about all important things concerning youth. Last time I was here, and your voice was not, in the studio there. I was like, oh, okay, he will be okay very soon. So I'm very happy that your health has, recovered in time. And yeah, I'm George. I'm your humble servant.
Okay, Josh. And Dennis? Dennis, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Derek. Derek,
Yes,
Dennis.
sir.
Dennis.
Derek, please unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you. I
I
think
don't know
I've
where you
already
see the
done
only.
that.
I don't know why you're noticing the coincidence on this platform this afternoon.
With the
Uh,
gender?
the gender and the tribal groupings.
Yeah.
No,
It,
no, no.
Okay.
No. Leave that. It's coincidence.
That's not a coincidence.
Yeah, so
These are
just leave that. I don't
no, leave it.
stop raising those kind of
Please,
issues.
please,
It's not necessary.
please leave it. This is coincidence, and it is rare. And the coincidence is good. It's good. I have no regret. I'm your nephew. No regret. So,
Yes, sir.
I really wanted you to be here, but we thank you so much for you playing your role.
I can leave now.
Magdalene, lead the man. Lead the man.
Okay, Derek, are you here?
Yes.
Derek,
Yes, sir.
Derek.
Yes, sir. I'm yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, Derek,
Yeah.
where are you joining us from,
Yeah.
Derek?
I'm actually joining you from my office on the Esikopo Road, but I'm out of LEC. You know, Labro electricity is like a signal light. It's always off and on, so I don't have a
Don't
yeah.
worry about that. Don't worry. This
Okay,
government is
so
going to fix electricity.
uh,
Don't worry.
okay, we hope
Okay,
so. So
okay.
permit me to be into this conversation without the
No
camera.
problem. No
All
problem.
right.
Yes,
No
So
problem.
please.
like
That's
you
right.
right. Okay, like you rightly said, my name is Derek Dennis, and I'm so honored to be part of this conversation because one of the reasons I chose to become an educator is because I'm passionate about young people. And for over 16 years, I have dedicated my lifetime and resources to helping young people thrive, irrespective of the constraints and all of the challenges we've had and continue to face in our country. You know, as you may be aware, Chris and Magdalene, Liberia ended her 14 years of political unrest during the comprehensive peace accord agreement in Ghana. And in subsequent time, I think it was August 11 when unmill erupted here in Liberia. And we've read in history that over 250,000 people died from the war, and over half a million were displaced. 69% of them lost, each one of them lost at least a member of their family. So, considering all of these devastating and troubling records and history and all that, youth conversation is a unique platform where we can look back and say, if we cannot speak to these issues now, if we cannot look at the healing process, if we cannot proffer suggestions, if we cannot go or dive a little deep or deeper into the research, how do we restore or revolutionize our society, irrespective of the post-conflict challenges and all that? So this youth conversation platform is a like our friend Lynn said, it's a humble beginning, and we hope to start off on this point to see how we can contribute our little quota or ideas to the young people and of course to our continent Africa, and see how we can all transform this country for the better. Yeah.
Okay. So congratulations to each and every one of you for forming part of
Josh, you done?
this. Yes,
Okay.
this platform, this panel, and everyone will have to contribute. This is how we want to contribute. So I'll begin with this one. It says, what percentage of Liberia's population is youth? The age structure of the population of Liberia is young, 63%. 63%
Wow.
of the Liberian population is youth. Imagine that. That means there are more young people as compared to the older ones. And in Liberia, youth is defined, and I want to believe globally, the period between childhood and adulthood.
Yeah.
And that will take us from maybe around 13 to 35, in between there. I'm not a youth anymore, but I see all of you people with youthful faces, and this is the moment that we have to hold the bull by the horn. And it is all embarrassing that this is the better portion of the population. The young people are the ones actually at risk. That is the workable definition of who is a young person. Nelly has been working with young people, and then we're getting more participants. Magdalene has been producing this program off this network and sometimes on television, and we agreed to bring it to see whether we can help the government of the Republic of Liberia to shape the destiny of the young people. I will say this, and then I will leave the platform open. Nelly will kick off, then Magdalene will will moderate. There is this survey. Unless we do something, Liberia will not have a generation of young people or older people that is highly educated, or the young people, the women will now be educated than men because the men have all gone into motorcycling. They're not going to the classroom. You don't see women in motorcycling. The young people, come what may, whether male or female, they are at risk. Nelly, it is a national emergency. Let's hear you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'm honored. And it's really a big open door, let me just put it that way, to be able to speak out. And I always say, as the youth of a nation, if we are not able to speak out to voice our concerns, we'll be bankrupt in many areas and many aspects of our lives. So it's our heart desire for us to see the Liberians also rising up. And I will say this, it's really a heartfelt thing. You know what? Actually, I was telling Mandalene the last time. Even my sister, I told her, I said, like, why can't we see like Liberian rising up in other countries? They are there, they are working, they are doing it, but you cannot hear the name of Liberia in the mouth of people around the world doing great things, getting out of their share. They are all hiding themselves under other nationalities, trying to claim identity. And I was saying, where is our identity? Is it because of the war, or because Liberia is not yet there? Is it because of poverty? Is it because of lack of knowledge? Is it a mentality issue? So I was really burning in my heart, like, wow, I say, Liberians are talented, especially our young people, sir. We are talented, we are gifted. There are so many young people on the street when you see what they can do, but there is no one to push them, to encourage them, to give them that zeal, that you can make it, you can do it. And we are all lying down in shackles and fear, intimidated to do great things. So this is a place where my heart goes to say, hey, the youth of Liberia, we can rise up. We can make it. We can be awakened. We can shake our nation. We can do great things. And also you can speak out. Like we have some topics we'll be talking about, very interesting topics, by the way. We'll be having topics like when it comes to mental health issues, financial struggles, identity and self-discovery. We'll be talking about family dynamics. We'll be talking about peer pressure and bullying in schools. All these things are things that are hidden, embedded in young people that we don't talk about, but they are there. They are facing it. And we have access to healthcare as well. We have a lot of topics I'll be talking about. And it's a proud thing that I am surrounded by colleagues that also have that desire, that zeal. And we are also going towards the same direction. And my joy is that you are also on the platform, to give us a push. And I'm very happy you are there.
Yeah, he's begging to leave because he has another activity. So
All right.
want to say thank you so much for the
Thank you,
opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Support.
God bless
works
you.
along with a lot of young people,
Wow.
and he's still playing the mentors role. So
Wow.
yes, he's one of our panelists, and he can join us from anywhere. He's sitting in your office. We'll send a link to you, and he
All
just
right.
join us to chip in at times. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you. So
We are honored.
I'm in tune anyway. I'm leaving the studio, but I'm
Yeah.
in tune. I have to rush out to the Ministry of Youth and Sports to book to honor an appointment with the Minister of Youth and Sports. Thanks so much, guys. And
You're
we'll
Yeah.
be in
welcome.
tune. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Okay, yeah. So okay. So Atta, you please have to come and let's this sound to work on the sound is so choppy at times. Okay, so we want to get the ball rolling with this. Thanks to Nettie for the wonderful opening statement. Is actually interesting. But let me give you the background of youth conversation that we all crafted, and here is it. So we want to welcome to youth conversation, bridging the gap, a groundbreaking show or podcast streaming live on Facebook, dedicated to amplifying the voices of Liberia's youth and addressing the challenges they face both locally and globally. In a world where youth are often marginalized and their struggles overlooked, this platform stands as a beacon of empowerment, inspiration, and education. We believe in the power of dialogue, debate, and share experiences to drive meaningful change. And this debate is not, we're not always going to agree on everything that you say. So there are times we have to go back and forth because it's a platform intended to dialogue and debate. So even with the callers, there are times they will call and make input, but we cannot just agree with everything. We will agree to disagree and respectfully. And at the end of the day, everyone's view is important. So each episode delves into a different aspect of the Hooters confronting young people today, whether it's access to education, employment, opportunities, mental health issues, or social inequalities. Through candid discussions, expert insights, and personal anecdotes, we aim to share light on these pressing issues and provide tangible solutions. But youth conversation is more than just a platform for conversation. It's a community. We invite speakers from diverse backgrounds, including activists, educators, activists like Nelly and Lynn, educators like Derek, Mr. Derek, and educator as also how you call him, George. I'm sorry, George Tengbe, policy makers, and most importantly, youth peers to join us in our quest for understanding and action. This is an open invitation to all who wish to engage, share their stories, and be a part of the solution. So, to all the dreamers, the fighters, and the change makers out there, we urge you to subscribe, engage, and stay tuned. Together, let's amplify your voices, bridge the gap, and build a brighter future for Liberia and beyond. Join us on this journey of impact, inspiration, and empowerment. Together, we can make a difference in Liberia, beginning with our own country and the world at large. So, I want to say that's how we want to begin this show. And thank you all so much for coming on, for accepting this invitation. I feel joy whenever lives are impacted. I usually tell people, oh no, I don't have to be sharing money on you or giving you money all of the time. But just a 2 minute or 3 minutes conversation with me. And if we are talking about something, I want you to be impacted right away. So I will give you the time. It's like a mini edition for the radio, like my boss said, and you all are aware, youth conversation was earlier on the radio. We did not survive. We came on the TV. It wasn't interactive. So now we are back on the radio because we want to be listening. We want it to be interactive. We want our young people to speak about issues that are bothering them. There are some people they have no one to talk to. Their parents, their families are not giving them the opportunity to talk. But we want you to feel relaxed. We want you to talk to us. We want you to book appointments. We can schedule you with any one of the panelists. We anticipate more panelists, more guests that you can feel comfortable talking to. And then we have a chat room also that is very vibrant. We discuss, a lot of issues in there. So it's an open invitation to every one of you. We know everyone cannot be a panelist, but we are calling on you to show up. This is not about us. It's about only us. It's about bringing other people on board. People who are very interested, who are agents of positive and creative change makers. You listen to the intro, right? So that is it. And we want you to feel comfortable. From 12 years to 35 years, and even above. This show, this platform is for you. And I can tell you for sure, with the help of George, with the help of Nelly, with the help of Noel, with the help of Derek, we have Joyce and Augusta Noah. They are Joyce Topper. They are somewhere monitoring, and the rest of you. We know that you have the power to change Liberia. We know you have the power in your hands because the percentage of the young people in Liberia is more. So we are depending on you to transform your mind because you are emerging leaders. Check the age of President Bouakai. It's an open secret. He's old. Who takes over? I know you are preparing yourself, right? You're not just going to go there, but you have to prepare yourself. And how do you get it? How do you take over the senators who are in position, the representatives who are in position, the law, the ministers who are in position? How do you take over the doctors who are in serving right now? People, older people who are serving, doing their best in both in the private and the public sectors. How do you take over them? You cannot be living or going wayward and expect to take over the next generation. It is wrong. It's an open secret that you're not going anywhere. But this program is intended to join the others who are interested in changing the mindset of Liberians or Liberian youth to make a difference. So I will rest my case and I will turn over. It's open. The reading said we are in a community. We are actually in a living room where we are having a friendly discussion. We will have fun. You will learn. You will interact. It's an interactive, and that's why I'm so excited because it is not no more on only on the TV where it is not interactive. Now you will have the time to call. We will give you time. At a certain point, we will break in and then you will talk, you will speak your mind, you will talk about issues that that are very, very, very much essential. So I will rest right now and I will go back to I think Nell has said something, but we'll go to Noah. Noah will say something, and then we will just do it interactive, and then later on we'll open the lines and you say what you want to say and how do you feel about this program. It's going to be once a month for now. Thank you.
Wow, Magdalene, you said it all. To be honest, this is very detailed, and we are very excited. And
We just
this
want you to mute yourself if you're not speaking. Just mute yourself, please.
is the
Everyone, you can
sound
please
going
mute
good
yourself. Yeah,
or not too loud?
yeah, you can reduce your volume a little bit. If you are using
Okay.
earpiece, you can remove it. If you are
Maybe
using
someone else
also
can chip
using
in, then I can just try to work on this volume
okay.
thing.
So Nelly, please take it from her. Please take it from her.
Yeah, it's an honor. Like she said, you have said it all. So we just kick off from there. It's going to be fun, and it's really important for the youth also to have an interaction that is very jovial and very expressive as well. So to my colleagues, Mr. Derek, we are not seeing no. It's LSE. It's
Yeah,
LSE
everything is
still
making
giving
us
you
have to
the
see our
dance.
other families.
Okay.
Can I see your face? Oh, yeah, we are all
Yeah.
ears.
Yes. So okay. Thank you very much to Magdalene. I think the premise is very strong, and
Yeah,
the vision, is a smart vision. And of course, we understand that the strength or the hope of any nation lies solely within the youth, within the young people of that nation. And the question now is, if the young people that are considered the hope to any nation, if there is nothing that is done to preserve them, if there is nothing done to develop them, to nurture them, to grow them, if there is nothing done to revolutionize their minds, then uh, of what good is that hope? You know, a hope that is not substantial, or a hope that has nothing to offer you, should not or cannot be considered as a hope. So the young people, they are our hope. We always say the young people are the future leaders. But the question that I always ask myself is, what are we doing? What preparation are we in? What engagement, are we bringing the young people into to ensure them? And then secondly, are the young people even aware that they are the future leaders? Are the young people even aware that the era of medicine, the era of architecture, the era of engineering, are the young people aware that they are supposed to occupy those different, positions? Now, education in Liberia, uh, over the years, I can say this without any apology. Education in Liberia over the years has been total lip service. It has been total lip service. We play lip service to education in this country so much to the extent that what we are offering is just on the surface, or I consider that even as a mirage. Two major pillars the education system has emphasized. Pillar number one is accessibility. Education should be accessible. In a reformed education law of Liberia 2011 during the second regime of Sellee, the pillar emphasizes accessibility. Now, travel outside of Montserrat County. How many Liberian youth or young people have access to education? If you went to Grand Cru, you went to Sano in the southeastern region during the reader season, movement, mobility from one town, from one village to another, almost impossible. You talk about uh, going beyond and even Grand Cru, going Maryland, going this area, going that area. How many young people have access to education? We sit at national level, we look in the budget, we play scramble with the budget. Education that should take priority in the budget, a little over 12% is being accounted for in our national budget. When you consider that we are in two categories, capital expenditure and recurrent expenditure. Recurrent expenditure takes 9%, while capital expenditure takes 3%. A country coming from war, post-war country like Liberia, how much can 3% do for a country like Liberia? So the first issue of accessibility is a serious challenge. The second issue is affordability. How many young people can afford? I was listening to the MD Nettie. She was making mention of the various, talking points on this youth conversation platform. She made mention of the issue of financial burden or financial constraint. Look, there are many young people in this country that want to go to school, that want to learn, but they are financially bankrupt. The question is, where do we go from here? I think platform of such, excuse me, is meant to flex issues, is meant to advocate for the young people. Because if we will sit, in the words of Francis Bacon, he said, knowledge is power. Whenever you carry knowledge, you are the most powerful person in society. The understanding that we have about youth education, about youth conversation, about youth empowerment, the understanding we have gives us much power and much energy to flag the issue of young people. And I think this platform is a good start that we want to continue to push these issues forward. Finance, and Magdalene has been pushing a lot of strong issues. I found out on the radio, the issue of drug. You have young people taking coach, substance abuse. It has become so normal. In fact, it has become another life. You see, young people and parade and masquerade the streets from one point to another. Young people in the evening hours, they are all assembled at the ghetto. What are we doing as national leaders? What is our role as representatives, as senators, as educators, as parents, as teachers? What is our role? So I think that we need to transition from a point of lip service to a point of reality. Just one last thing before I give the floor out. You know, the issue about education in this country, there has been a total divide. The public school is on one end, then the private school is on one end. It seems to me like those at the hierarchy of the Ministry of Education, with all due respect to all of their degrees, their experiences, and all that, I'm not sure they are reading what is written on the wall. Because if they were reading what is written on the wall, their action will conflict with what is being inscribed in the policy. The
Okay.
government is supposed to provide subsidy to private schools across this country. So if you want to control the issue of fees, you talk about affordability, government must pump in some resources to subsidize private schools. But that also is a lip service. So we must act and act now if we will liberate the young people who we consider as the future leaders of this country.
Okay. Thank you, Chief. That's awesome. So this platform is internet. Like I mean, you already listened to everything we've said. We are going to channel most of these things when we will talk about it. We'll call the attention of it's a non-political show, but whatever we talk about in Liberia, the government has a major role to play. So when you're talking about education, yes, the government has a role to play. When you're talking about health, the government has a role to play. But we ourselves, we have greater role to play. But just to let everyone know, this is a non-religious show. I mean, all of us say are Christians, right? Or
Yeah.
do we have an atheist among us?
No,
We
we'll
kick
kick them
them.
out.
What Josh?
Everybody's welcome.
No, it's a non-religious. So I
Everyone
mean,
is welcome.
yeah.
Everyone's
So
welcome.
yeah, and the operations manager for youth
Hey,
conversation said
Magdalene. You giving me title again? I'm not your operation manager.
said, yeah, so she
Yeah.
told me, she said, Magdalene, this is a non-religious. That means it's for everyone, irrespective of your
Yes.
religion, you
Open
can come
platform.
on. And it's an open platform. But
Yeah.
guess what? For now, we are all Christians here, and there are times we will go religious.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and we not yeah we will go religious when the time reaches, but we just
Mm.
want to tell you that it's open to our, to other religions. You can come on and we will discuss the issues. But there are times because we have a whole lineup of topics that will be, yeah, we have a whole lineup of topics that we will be looking at. So I will turn to Noah now. One of you can take it before George can come in. George will come in. We have a meal, and meal have said something. So that the female, I mean, let's go over some of the topics, the thematic areas, because we have like Neil earlier talked. about the thematic areas that we'll be looking at. So I would like you to re-emphasize on them so they can know what's coming up. If we will have to take one of them today and say something with Dr. Nelly, and I mean it will be good. So, Noah,
It's Lynn, by the way. Please. I
yes,
mean,
Madam Lean.
Prof said a lot. Seriously, he said a lot. He said a lot, and I know also on the area of education, we need to work on that. We need to create awareness. It's not just lip lip service, as he said. So it's not also we are not going to be only depending on the government to do the work. Is the mind we need to shift our mindset to wanting change. That's the first step. Get the right information, change your mindset, and getting those right information. I think we are in that sector. This platform is actually one of the areas that we can also chip in to impact the young people for us to tell them like, listen, don't have that low self-esteem. You are not allowed to speak up. There are geniuses in this country. There are people, inventors in this country. There are people who grew up in a very, very tough life or background, or like the life you can have that you think, oh, there's no hope. People like that can become the Mark Zuckerbergs of Facebook. Today, nobody can live without Facebook. But if you know who created Facebook, Instagram, and other platforms, you would not believe it. They started with getting the right information and also changing their mindset, and then going towards getting that knowledge, and also focus and persistence. So we are on the area. I think we are on the area of helping people to come out of their shelf, like Dr. Nelly said, come out of your shelf. I do know Liberia have been through so much, I don't know, trauma. You can't even. I think there's no country in Africa went through that such trauma in the whole Africa. I think so. Um, Liberia have very good history of leaders. I can also remember my parents talking about how Liberia was great. I mean, most companies that are known those days, Liberia was like the top, on the top five, producing services to other countries in Africa. I mean, we used to have people, dignities, and then very important people traveling to Liberia. Liberia was like the America of Africa. That's how they used to say. So that was before the war. But that doesn't mean we cannot go back there and become also better. We can be more better. And I do know, I'm not, with all due respect, those that are in their 50s, 60s, you are doing good. But the young ones now, it's time to wake up and don't be ashamed. Don't let how can I say, what you think of how people see you, or also the little traumas and insecurities try to hold you down and to suffocate yourself. This platform is very friendly, very friendly. Just know what you say, because if you come on this platform and you're speaking rubbish, we'll block you. We'll block them. Magdalene,
Yes,
we
yes.
blocking them. But anyhow, so come out of your shelf, seriously. And just hearing that, how many percent again? 65% of a population of Liberia youth.
Yeah, that's approximately
64.
That's a lot.
yeah,
That's a
60,
lot.
65. Yeah.
That's a lot.
So
Yeah,
So
so the
that's a lot.
number has been fluctuating back and forth. You know, the last time we ever conducted uh how you call that thing that don't
Census?
resend it, but census. Thank you.
Census,
Uh,
census, census.
yeah. So I want to be for politics, so I have to be careful. So the last time we conducted census in this country, that was 2008. 2008, if my memory can set me right. 55% of males were illiterate, considered illiterate, while 81% of males were considered illiterate. So you see that from 2008 still coming up to now, illiteracy has dominated our population. And when you try to stress it, I heard Chris just before he left, he was talking about youth. I think the last time United Nations gave us that definition, it was I think adults from 18 years to 35 years or so. But we're putting all together young people. You see that bulk of the population they are young people. But I love the point that Lane emphasized. There is a total difference, Liberia then and Liberia now. When we do the research, of course, we're going to be looking at what has changed. How was Liberia in the time past, and how is Liberia nowadays? We need to look between the two. What has gone wrong? And one of the key issues is the issue of our mindset. I think
Okay.
several times the MD and I had such conversation when they were here in Liberia. I've always emphasized the mindset. And she said many people have become traumatized. Even motorbike riders, even if they are in the wrong, they are never going to accept that they are
No,
in the
no,
wrong.
no, no.
They will never agree with you. Even if you think that this person needs counsel for what they have done, they have already calculated that they don't need counsel. They already know what they are doing.
True.
So, so,
Yeah.
so I consider this as the effect of the war. The effect of the war, because war is a state of discord, a moment where everything is scattered, a moment where there is no reflection, a moment where there is no concentration, a moment where nobody is thinking right. Everyone is just thinking about what I can do to survive. So it did put us in the survival is the fittest position. So that
Yeah. So
affected
that
our mind.
okay. Oh, there's a terrible feedback coming.
Yeah.
So if you're not speaking, please mute yourself. So let's hear from before we come to Lane or Nell. Let's hear from George. George.
Yes, Josh is here.
Okay.
So
Finally,
yeah,
Didn't forget
he
you.
breathed. He said, ah, they have forgotten me.
yeah, of course. It's so when it comes to Liberia and the situation affecting our youth, I would like to disagree with my colleague who just said that we should attribute these things still to the 14 years civil crisis. Then the thing is, have we not had three successive government since the civil crisis? Yes, we have. Have we not had issues where our sector should have been improved and used? I consider the pivot point for the forward movement of Liberia. Yes, we have. So, what is the issue? The issue is with good governance. The issue is with sincerity. The issue is with awareness, exposure, internship, programs. Today, we are still hearing that only 10% of our populations has access to clean drinking water. Is that true? This is the report from the UNICEF 2017 and up to 2022. So, if only 10% of the population has access to safe drinking water, what more about the situation where 64.4% of our population are used? So it means 64.4% of that 10% that have access to safe drinking water are used. So it means vast majority of the youth don't have access to safe drinking water. Will you blame that on the 14-year civil crisis after three successive government? I say no. I say again, good governance, sincerity, exposure, awareness, education, infrastructure development, uses of government funds for the right programs and policy. Go back to the United Nations programs on ending open defecation by 2030. Today, 42% of Liberian population still practice open defecation. This is a fight. As yesterday, I was on the motorcycle leaving from Bolivar Junction to Chickatown. And yeah, Magdalene, there is that area on the right hand side there where they can be setting all the fish and small, small thing there. You won't go see more than 15 minutes line up on that side, poo in the water. So now, will you
Can you
say
imagine?
that is because of the 14 years of
I'm
crisis?
telling you.
I would say no. I would
Oh
say
my goodness.
exposure, infrastructure development,
So I
education,
love the debate,
and
George.
governance. So
Yes.
going forward,
Mhm.
this platform is not just here to provide expert opinions because we are not experts in these
No.
fields. But this is one thing we can guarantee you: we are practical experts because we see these things every day. Because we are passionate about talking on these topics and provide the awareness so that people in high places like the government, like the private sector, can know that yes, we are considering our new trends. We are considering our youth now to be the pivot point for the
Yeah.
performance because
Mhm.
64% of our population are youth. In the next 5 years, it could be 70% of our populations are youth. And if the youth are not considered the driving force for our society, then I don't know why I'm even on this program today.
So Madeline, just before Nell or Link come in, any of them before they can come in. I love the debate. Like George said, he disagree, and I respect that. But there is something we call situational analysis. We have had three successive uh, governments or governance coming from 2005 election, 2011 election, coming to 2017 election, and now we just had the fourth one, and which is currently in power. That is the 2023 election. Granted, the question is: a country coming from war supposed to go through healing process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What what policy did Madam Sellee put in place to give us the way forward to our healing? Did you follow the disarmament process? It used to be called, I don't know, NDRR or something like RR. If you follow the disarmament process, UN was carrying on counseling and psychosocial counseling. They were carrying this, they were carrying that. You know why? Many people only went for the money. As soon as they got the money, they were on their way out. Many of them did not sit in those sessions.
So
There are
if I get you right, now you
Mhm.
you want more counseling to be done, more rehabilitation to be done. Is that what you are requesting for the both of
Of course, of course, we need to engage
Derek?
into, yes, we need to engage into healing of the mind. To be honest with you,
Okay.
just at the tail of the past minister, minister Ansu Sone, did you know that the Ministry of Education partner with or with UNICEF and that of or I think UNHCR and one other organization? I think they were able to provide a training section for, if not mistaken, 300 young people where they went through psychosocial and all other counseling to prepare them, and then they circulated them in government schools that they should go to these different schools, and the administrators of these different schools should set up counseling section where these
Mhm.
counselors will meet with counselee to help heal their mind. Because to be honest with you, the effect of the war is seen in our everyday action. People are angry. People are so annoyed. Now the physical war is over, but
Okay.
the anger war is on. People are traumatized. People are thinking differently. How do we shape those mindsets? We need to
Okay.
help people understand that as long as they believe in themselves, they can make it.
All right. So yes, Noah, I get your message. Share the conversation in on our page. People are asking where the live is. Well, yes, I'm coming to do that right now. I'm going to do that right now, but I want and Nelly, I want you to take it from we we from mental health. I want you to let's start telling our folks what some of the topics you started it already, the topics that they anticipate. You and no one can interchangeably do that if they want to go to you somebody I will play fun of somebody here. All right, so please take it from there. And before we go back to they are laying they are pointing out wonderful points, wonderful points with the issue of education, because he's from the education background, and we're going to get a lot from him because he interact with almost all of the teachers in this country.
True.
Yeah, Mr. Dennis, you know the role that he plays at La Cosa. What's that position again, Chief?
A position to get back.
We want the people gotta know who is on board.
Okay, so in a nutshell, I serve as the chairperson for Department of Primary Education and School Administration, Lacoste College of Education,
Thank you.
and I serve
Primary
as the
education and what kind of education?
School Administration,
Okay.
and I
So
serve as
whenever you hear him talking about,
the Secretary General
whenever you
of the
hear him
National
talking about,
Association of Labour School Principals.
all right. Thank
Yeah.
you. We can hold on one in the future. We'll get to know other roles that you play at different entities also.
No
So
problem.
if you hear him speak on education, he want the education system to be revamped. We need to do this. We need to increase the budget. He's discouraged. It is because he's in it. This is something that he's doing and he's passionate about it. And this is why he want to change. So we have like we have yeah, you just meet yourself. We have George Tenbe, who is he got his second masters in Germany. He's on this panel. He's a liberal and labor policies and globalization expert, and also a WASH expert. So when you hear him talking about young people not drinking enough good water, safe water, it is because of his knowledge. Yeah, of course, I am so guided by brilliant young people that have come to help, and we're going to make this platform a platform where the young people can talk, where the young people can speak issues. Dr. Nelly, hey Lord, I am so glad to have you on.
Says Magdalene.
You are exceptional, and this other woman is a diplomat. So we're not just bringing on people.
Please.
It's lean.
Hey.
Lean is a diplomat. You will get to know them. You will get to know them, and we anticipate more people coming on. So when you see me, I will not just go around hanging around people, but I will always be with people who are change makers. Not people who are, just sit down whole day from in the morning to in the evening, and we have to change our mindset. The young people have to step up their game. If you listen to Lynn, she said it's not time to keep yourself at the back. You're so afraid to come outside. You're so terrified because you feel like you got a low self-esteem. This program is for you, and I will allow Nelly to speak about that. She's a doctor. And she has been interacting with a lot of young people. She has a ministry here before we come to know it. She is a leader, interacts with a lot of young people, go across Africa and stuff like that. They don't want to say much about themselves because it's not about bragging or looking for. We're not looking for government job here. We're not looking for
Perfect.
government job here.
Perfect.
We want for our need to be on the next appointment.
No,
But we
no.
want to tell you who are these people. Yes,
Yeah.
that's why we have to tell you who are these people, who are they, and what they bring to the table. So we will go on to
Let me chip in small.
yeah, please do.
Small.
Okay. The
I do know
diplomats came in.
six Magdalene just made it look like this table is kind of like a very high society class table. But guys, we are down to earth. We are down to earth. So even
Yes,
if you don't know how to speak English, you can call
good.
him.
That's
Forget
it.
what Prof is saying with his big grammar and brother George.
You're always there, Derek.
Big dramas on the stage. So please don't feel like, oh my God, these people are talking on very important topics, and I don't know how to call in to speak my mind, to say what I want to say.
Yeah.
Call
Yeah.
and speak the way you want. You speak the Liberian English, the American English, whatever it is. We are very open minded. And also, if you also want to
Hmm.
be part of the panel to keep in like the way we are doing, this
Hmm.
is not for anyone. This is for everyone. So
Yes, yes,
feel free. Don't look titles or whatever it is. This is an important mission, and the only thing I would say is like to have people who have the same mindset. Um, that's what we are looking forward. So you can be from any background, any religious background. You open as long you see that your interest fits also what we are also going forward for. Then you can join us. So don't mind that
and
with their big English.
no,
So
before you leave, I want you to talk about Nelly says before you come in the
yeah.
issue of depression.
Hmm.
So where you are, how do you see young people related to depression? I mean, sometimes what's the worst thing that they do, and you do not people. A lot of people are going through. Young people are going through depression. Yeah,
Yeah.
we will have to go to the dictionary and get a simplest
Yeah.
definition for depression.
Yeah.
So our little ones from 12 years up
Yeah.
to certain age can understand what
Yeah.
is depression. But
Yeah.
tell us, the two of you can take it because you're in the same country. Tell us how depression is like in that Europe that you are in, and how the young people relate to it, and what some of the behaviors that you would like to talk about, and then
Mm,
we can condemn it and say if you are in this, we don't
mhm.
want you to venture
Yeah.
do this, do that, and build confidence and
Yeah.
self-esteem in them.
I would say on this part of the word, putting interest in a subject is a very I think okay, let me go back a little bit. Is a topic that is very important. People don't easily for instance, I will also talk about myself. I went through depression, by the way, so it's not what I'm going to be saying is not just based on what I've seen, but it's also based on personal experiences. So the issue of depression in this country is a very important issue. It is a very important issue that is even how can I say, recognizing the government. What Prof Derek said something. He said that if you identify a problem and you try to bring solution to this person, um, the person will reject. Just a sec. Let me close the door.
All right, yes, so we are
Yes, I'm
talking
back.
about
Sorry.
depression.
She's back. She's back.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, I'm
so
back.
okay.
Yeah. So we have solution for situations like this, and we are not afraid to talk about situations like this. So for instance, I'm from African background, and when we came here, you hear about therapists. If you hear therapists, you think about like maybe you losing your mind, your you're a psycho. So most African people don't like to seek help in that area, but I broke that mindset, by the way. I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I know that prayer can do all things. But I also believe that God also created solutions in this world that you can use as option A or option B, and at the same time you're praying. So I went through also those. I went seeking for solution. I got solution, and that's the beautiful thing about Europeans and the Western world. They have solution for situations that are very, very on demand. Because people here, depression is not just, oh, I have too much bills to pay, or maybe I have family issues, and so many. The society itself is so much. How can I say? Is so much tense, and if you don't know how to balance yourself, especially if you come from Africa, you come in a very new place, you need to know how to pick up your pace, how your what how to learn. Education system. I came here, I need to start school all over, start again, and learn their language. That adventure itself can lead you to depression. And also the education you got back home is different from here. You need to know how you can navigate yourself to be able to be on the level with all the other people here. So especially if you're a very ambitious person, you need to really be focused, and you sacrifice your comfort. You need to be focused, but trust me, there's a little bit of stress, and stress builds to a level that you start to be depressed. And I also want to chip in, lot of people are depressed, especially my African people. We are depressed, but we don't want to recognize it. We don't want to talk about it. If you say, oh my dear, you are very depressed, you say, yes, we are working hard. We have to make money for the family. We have to. So people, it become like a lifestyle. It's not anymore. You tell an African person, oh, okay, maybe you should go to see a psychologist for this person to help you go through sessions to help you, calm your nerves down or whatever it is. And
Okay.
going through these sessions, I also found out that depression is not just based on the situations that's happening around you. It's also based on the trauma you had when you were growing up. Trust me, when you reach certain level in life, those traumas appears, and if you don't know how to handle them, you are literally confused. You create a new pattern in your life. So
Okay.
that area of understanding depression, mental problem, I think is a subject that I'm going to just speak on Liberia, because I don't want to put the whole Africa on the globe. Other countries are
Yeah,
actually working on
yeah,
that, but Liberia need to
yeah.
start to include that in their curriculum. It's very
Okay.
important, because like the first time I came to Liberia, I saw a lot of young people. They are riding bikes. They are riding bikes. I was like, okay, that's a very nice source of income, for you to be able to be
Mm-hmm.
doing something and
Mm-hmm.
you don't have opportunities. That's why other people like to travel. They want to go out. I talk to people that are very close to me. They're like, yeah, I want to leave this country. I want to go to another country. I'm never going to say, oh no, stay here. It's a fact. The countries, people are suffering. They want to. There are people who are ambitious. They want to have the best educations. They want to, even if it's not education, you can be educated in different ways. By the way, if you don't know, you can not be going to school, but you be educated in vocationally or handly. You can be educated differently. So but people don't have access to that kind of service, so they are trying to go out and get it. Now, the depression level in Africa, or through the Liberians, as I saw, they don't even know they are depressed, because it's normal. Like, like they say, hustling, hustling. People don't even know if they are depressed.
Yeah.
So at
So
the end of the day, I'm like, okay, these young people that are driving bikes, everybody is driving bikes. Okay, that's the trend now. But now, if you hit 40, are you going to be driving bikes at the age of 40? Are you going to be, you have a family, are you going to be driving back at the age of 50? What is your long-term goal? What is your
good.
long-term plan?
Those
You
are
That's
have
the
to
it.
issues.
start now.
Those
That's
are
it.
the
And
issues.
that's where on the area of, I think the way I think that we can chip in a little bit of this mental problem situation is to let people talk. Don't tell them you are depressed or you have problem,
No.
even if you see it, but just talk. Let people talk. And
Yeah.
when we're having the conversation with Magdalene to reopen this platform, is for people to just release their stress, because when they build
Mm-hmm.
up, you become depressed. And but to our areas, this side here, people, they will kill themselves. They will jump through the in front of the train. Some people
Hmm.
will commit suicide. It's normal here.
That's how they respond to it.
Yeah, that's how they respond.
Hmm.
But how do
So
Africans,
depression.
Liberians
Hmm.
respond to depression? We don't know that. We
Granted.
need to identify those areas, and what you said. We are not expert, like brother George said.
George.
We are expert in what we see and what we experience. So maybe
Okay.
if you are expert in that area, and maybe this is Lynn is saying things like on the basic area,
The
please
MD,
just come on the
the
stage and
MD,
educate us. Educate us. It's very much needed. It's not just people who just want to talk, but we also need people who are expert in places. In
Okay.
let me just go through one like this one on the area of financial struggle. That's a big problem on the area of social media and technology. If you're expert in that, just chip in. You can be part of our panelists and come and educate us on that area.
Yes.
How,
Sure.
the pros and the cons of social media, young people are using that affect their mental health. How is social media shaping the mind of the young people in Liberia? Because that's our main goal for now. So,
hmm,
Okay.
like
that's the
for instance,
context.
on the area of identity and self discovery, how
Okay.
can you?
Let me put you right there. That's where
Yeah.
I am right now, and I will
Mm,
let for Nelly to come in.
mhm,
If you are here to see my phone, that's where I am.
mhm,
Identity and self discovery. I will let you as people just to let you know. We
mhm.
are only giving an overview of this
Yeah.
program, what you anticipate,
Granted.
what you expect in the coming months, in the coming weeks, months that this program is all about. It's an overview. So that's why we're not going in depth with most of our topics. But I would like to give this to Nelly to tell us, to throw light on identity and self-discovery. What, I mean, not too many people have discovered themselves. Yeah, please throw more light on that. How do society expectations influence young people's sense of identity?
Yes,
And
it's a very
Magdalene,
important topic.
Yes.
Yes,
I want
Madeline,
to
I agree
add,
with you. Mhm.
I want to add to the question just before the MD
Yeah,
can
please do.
speak. Uh,
Okay.
you know, I had a suggestion, and then Lynn, while speaking, she, touched on it. Sharing our personal experiences will even help to make the topic more richer. So, talking about self-discovery, now that you are a renowned medical doctor, can you add, in a nutshell, part of your story to how you got to this point? Maybe it will help.
All right. Before I
Okay.
answer your question, let me just clarify the first topic. It's important that we, as Liberians, like we are talking about, identify all these topics and know how to provide solutions, because we can debate, we can talk, we can um, bring suggestions and ideas, but what is the solution? How can we voice out the solution for the whether the government is listening, whether the politicians are listening, whether the society is listening, individuals are listening, families are listening? When they hear the solution, that will give them a hope to start doing something. Now, identifying self, like Lynn was saying, it starts with growth. A fundamental aspect of human development is a personal growth. So identifying the compasses of characteristics like beliefs, value, experiences that shape individual senses is also have relationship with other things in the world and surrounding you. I will take an example. A young person, a young child, or let me just say a youth that grew up in a safe environment, healthy environment, a young person that is growing up from childhood to their university level. Everything is settled. Financially, they are okay, they are wealthy, they are very much on point, they go to school. Everything is set for them. Tell me, how is that child or that youth self-identity is going to be affected? They will be bold, they will be zealous, they will stand. Why do you think that rich youth or a rich child is proud? They are proud because they have that confidence that I can do anything, because that's the environment they grew into. Now, when we talk about self-discovery, it has a lot to do with the environment. That's one. Number two, the other part of self-discovery, of discovering your identity, it has to do with the lifetime journey of how far you are going. Because along the way, there may come obstacles that will hinder you, obstacles that will block you, obstacles that will even make you to have low self-esteem of yourself. You start asking questions of yourself along the way. Like most of us, we were growing up in homes like missionary. My parents are missionaries, growing up on missions in other countries. It boosted our self-esteem. But along the way, we had to detox. When it comes detoxicate our minds from certain things that were affecting us, because we were experiencing low self-esteem in certain areas. Even to stand in front of the congregation to speak, even to do some things, we were not able, because our self-esteem was affected. So when I see the young people on the streets, I can identify. I'm like, oh, this one have a lot of work to do. It's not just about identity or self-discovery. There is more underneath that need to be dealt with. We have anxieties. We have mindset conflict. We have poverty. Poverty is one of the biggest factor of someone losing their self-identity. Now, we have also about, when we talk about trauma, there are some things young people are going through in their homes. They cannot tell others. They cannot go and tell their friends about it. How can you identify that? So this is a big topic that is very vast and have a lot to do. And also self-discoveries involve also the process of exploring and understanding one's own identity. Who are you? It starts from there.
Yeah.
Who are you? Who am I? Because
Yeah,
if someone don't know who they are, anybody can come and give you bread and you accept. Everybody can come and throw anything at you and you accept it. Because that's where it starts from. Who are you? Ask yourself the question today. If you are listening to this conversation, ask yourself, who am I? Start from there and write down what you think and you feel inside of yourself that you are and that you can achieve. That's the first step. And number two, identify your strength. Oh, some of you are very good in singing. Some of you are very good in dancing. Start with the skills, the normal skills. I'm not talking about education. Prof, sorry, I'm not saying education is not important, but let's start from the normal, the normal skills.
Extracurricular activities.
Yeah, start with that first. Identify your
Okay,
strengths.
MD.
Yeah, your strength. The normal skills. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for cutting you off. We will be taking course. We have 9 more minutes to go. You see, the time is so short.
I'm telling you. Amen. Guys, we have a lot to talk about. Man, a lot to talk about. So I'm giving everyone now an assignment. Yes. So identify your strengths and weaknesses.
Yes. Good.
Yes, ma'am. You were saying something.
No, you gave me us assignment, right?
Yes.
I already said that. She said, "Would you identify our strength?"
Yeah.
I will identify my strength.
Yes. If you know, you write down like, who am I? Then from there, you identify your strength and your weaknesses. Look for the simple skills that God has given you. Like if you can, let me just use, like most of the ladies, the girl that braid my sister hair, she's very good in braiding. It's a gift, natural talents, natural gifts, skills that you are good in.
Right there.
Yes. And then weakness, let me say this, Prof. It's not everybody that is good on that bench in the class. So That those books you people are reading, most people they are they are skillful with their hands. So you see,
Please,
Nigeria have a lot of work to do. Vocational
please.
schools are supposed to be there because if you cannot sit down and read the way other people can read, go and take exam and pass. What can you do with your life to help yourself?
What can you do? That's it.
So
Yeah,
All right.
that's the
yeah.
thing. Now weaknesses and then interest.
Okay.
Your interest in life.
MD don't want to stop. Magdalene.
We have how many
So,
minutes?
weakness, strength, and interest.
Yes,
Yes.
and your
All
passion
right.
and value.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Passion, value.
Yes.
There are some that's
You
smart. You no, there's some is not
you
good for my ones. It is going out to all of
you
you.
are ready. We will take it from you. We will take it from you.
We'll do copy for man. Don't worry.
We'll do copy. We'll do copy right.
I will rather share with people who are, are far away listening right now to
Yeah,
our 12 years from 12 to 35. This program
yeah,
is for you.
yeah.
We are about to
Thank
take
God.
course. We are
Yes,
You
about
ma'am.
to
know,
take course.
Yes.
We are
So
about to
yes,
take course.
Okay.
So you
Thank you.
see, we will be looking at in the coming weeks, we'll be looking at mental health challenges, we'll be looking at academic pressure. The professor here will be talking about that. And Nelly Nowak will take mental health
Lean.
challenges, financial
another
struggle.
assignment. Another assignment.
Your name is no one
Magdalene,
here.
I'll
And
fire
stop
you.
asking me.
I'll
You
fire you.
I'll put it. Okay,
Academic
no name.
pressure.
No name.
Uh,
All right. Financial struggles, social media and technology, identity and self-discovery. You listened to her already. And substance abuse, we will talk about that. We'll pass over that. Family dynamics. Challenges family go through and it also affect you see mama and papa fighting in the home. They throw the blow at
mhm.
each other. And mama left the home or papa left the home and no papa cannot support the family and he left everybody hungry. They he's working and nobody can see it. It's affecting a lot of homes. Now you see the young women have to go out and be doing all kinds of stuff because they need support.
Yeah.
These are family issues. And in the
Yeah,
house, everyone is insulting. The mother is insulting, the father insulting, the children grow and they become insulting and they become generous when it comes to being abusive.
yeah,
And that's
yeah,
why when you break out with them on the motorbike, when they are moving around, they do not have regards for anyone. You
No.
can be the top general for the world. They will
you hit the
insult you
cue.
and they
That's
will
the
have
nail right
no
there.
regret,
Yeah.
lack of respect. We will be looking at that and we're not going to bite our tongue about that.
Of
So
course
these
not.
are
no,
things
That's
that are
right.
coming up. Peer pressure. Anything
Mm-hmm.
you see people want, you want it. Anything you
mm,
see people want, you want it. You see somebody that car, you know how the person get it. You see the person have this one, they beg you want it. You want everything that people get. It's good, but you have to be constructive. What do you do to get what others have? What do you do? It should be genuine. Yes. Employment. Yes, our brothers were talking about it, the issue of employment, and career challenges. Do you know something? Let me tell you something before we take course. Oh my God. When I started doing accounting and at the AME Zion when I just came out of high school, and at the time it wasn't my area. So I was, because I wanted to be with my friend, my very good friend from high school. I was afraid to
mm,
move
mm.
alone on the campus. So I went and started doing accounting. At the end of the day, I used to read in the class when everybody be clapping. Oh, you are Flomo. At the end of the day, I have to transfer and do mass communication where if I want to go back and complete my semesters doing business, I can do it now because I think my head can withstand the pressure of
Of all
the
the
courses.
debit and credit term, right?
Yes. So the access to healthcare, Dr. Nelly will be here to take over that. And we got so many other topics coming up. Guess what? You're going to have a wonderful time. They have a lot in store. They're going to be sharing with us. 077753819, 077753819, 077753819. A minute. Yes. Hello. Yes, sir. Quickly. Are you guys getting him?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
in the midst of depression. And if it is a good thing to make decision in the midst of depression, I just start on the decisions that have made me depression. And what are some of those signs there?
Before they can even respond, even when you're angry, it's not even the time to make decisions. You will make some decision that will affect you for the rest of your life. All right, let me hold you right there and take another call. Hello. Yes, sir. Time will come, you'll be calling your HSCO. Time will come, you'll be calling your HSCO.
Because you see her in there moving and you see your body said it and you want to be like him to this tomorrow, you have become way more. And today you see in the home, so that the parents are following the child, so they cry and look at them, so that they cut it after the parent. So you people, I much appreciate you and I appreciate your family to compare the evidence so I can get to know the somebody that really will be the better. Thank you for having me there.
Thank you, sir. Wonderful. Yes. Hello, your name?
Yeah, hello, my name is Willie Edgewater, the Medicare Master. I really appreciate the leaders of DDI in the studio. But my main concern is to those for us to get a one mindset, then DDI can move forward in Africa. Because many of our young people now these days enjoy it. So we just not thinking that DDI, that Discovery International in Liberia, it can do better in Africa.
Okay, your executive director is right here in the yeah. Hello, just step away from your monitor. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for the platform. Even though speaking to you, but I think I've invested my interest in it, so I became very interested to talk.
Thank you, sir.
I want to firstly be grateful to the entire panelists for whatever you have brought, to the mind of everybody, not only you alone.
Yes, sir.
I want to believe it not happen to understand what people are saying and try to make a comeback.
Okay.
When the little things you say happen in favor.
Okay, sir.
So thank you forever so much. One thing she ever said, all of you said, and one thing I ever grabbed from there is discover yourself.
Okay.
When the lion discovers himself will not play around, in a bit of the goat and a cow.
Thank
you.
you.
I will behave like a lion. You can know yourself as a lion. So thank you very much. I'll make it my business at all times to listen to the program. They're going to push me on. They're going to help me also to get some information on my channel as well.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is Edward Camara from Bombay County. How you doing, Chief?
Good afternoon, Sis Magdalene.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon to your panelists. I just want to appreciate you guys for the unique topic on the discussion. And I just want to say thank you to you guys because this educated program is very much educative.
Okay.
Especially for the young people. And what I would suggest and I want to recommend to you guys, at least this is an organization will like for you to extend the hands to us in the regular because the youth in the regular are there at second. Also, when it comes to the issue about the drugs issue and other things, child and girls abuse when it comes to sexual harassment and other things.
Okay.
So I would like to appreciate you guys for the topic of the discussion.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll take the last caller. The calls are really coming, but oh my God, time is not in our favor. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, listen to one of your panelists was talking about depression. About the silver classes. Don't really even the silver classes after the war.
Mm-hmm.
Our children were small who came out, and we saw good children coming out during that time. But with the war, the 14 years silver classes, it created something now. There's no something now mindset of we don't accept anything that is good. We don't see bad every day even us. No. You see that come up big, don't get in there, you see people running for gun. Where gun fire, you see people running going there.
Yes.
I don't know whether it's gun power or what from me. I don't understand nothing now.
Okay.
We should see people coming up, go put children now, go down. What I do accept now, is that outside children, many when the children are born in a home that came out with their parents, outside children.
Oh, accept your belly not prayer. Give my people. It's important.
Yeah, go to one of the parents will be over when you are not such a man. You come out with different mindset. And you go, you come away.
So the okay, yeah, yeah. Hello, hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, quickly, now, Chief. We can enough time now. You taking forever to pick up. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to thank you all for the all important program. I really want to thank the co-founder and the founder. Well, I'm interested, so I really want to find out now how can I be back.
Okay, so you are talking about founder and co-founder. Nelly is the executive director. She has an organization that is here in Liberia, and we will try to link you up with the country coordinator who is here. We will try to link you up, and Noel is the deputy to her. So for this platform, is a radio platform. It is not an organization. It's a radio platform that have different people with different dreams and aspirations. Okay, so we'll link you up. I will link you up. All you have to do is to message us on Facebook. Go and like our page. And drop message there. Then we will link you up with DDI. That's a Destiny Discovery International. That's an organization. So thank you all so much. We cannot take calls. We cannot keep going into. We will need enough time. We're sorry that we have to do an overview of the program. And so
Sis
that's
Magdalene.
it. We will give 30 seconds to each person to give a party comment. And all of the calls are welcoming. And they want, yeah, someone said very impressive. Someone said I'm watching from Duke, I'm watching from Monrovia, from Country, Margibi County, people calling from Banga, Brown County. For me, I want to be. Oh, somebody said they want. Or who number? Okay, some people are watching from Nima and stuff like that. Thank you also much. We cannot take you calls. The calls are coming and they all complimenting. Um, they are all. Everyone is commending us for the platform. So it's a collective work we are doing to ensure that we hit the mark. So 30 seconds each as we close up for today.
Okay, so let me quickly take my 30 seconds. You know, one thing I want us to look at, I'm speaking from the Liberian context. Every time there is an accident, the first question that somebody will ask, how many people die? It tells you that the mindset is wrong. Why can't you ask how many people survived the accident? So we are always thinking on the evil. This platform is an opportunity for us to be honest with ourselves. Speak out what is affecting us, because if you cannot be honest with yourself, then tell me what's the essence? What's the essence of honesty with other people? If it is not you, then who? If it is not now, then when? If it is not yet, then where? It's an opportunity. We should maximize. Thank you so
Okay.
much for the time. God bless you.
Yeah, Nelly can take it or George. No, and Lee, no one Lee. We get in trouble here today.
It's John to sir. Yes, thank you so much. My Liberian people, we love you guys. So I love you guys so much. We are together, and this is our platform. Make it your own. Even though we are not able to take your calls now, we want to thank everyone that have commended us, commented, and have given their input. We want to thank you so much for the encouragement, and keep encouraging us, because we want to bring more for our young people, for our young generation. And I believe with all my heart that this is the time for Liberia. We will rise again. We'll be that star, the word we talk about. This is not the end. And we'll not just keep talking about the negative, we'll also be talking about the positive things also happening in our lives. I thank you all, love you all, and stay tuned. Anytime we are on, just join us. All right, all right. God bless you all.
Okay, Lean.
I think I will let Uncle George go in.
Okay. Yes, George.
Okay, so our people there, your hello again. So, like your homeboy, yeah, Josh. We can't tell you say the program for you. Today, we were just talking about all the things that are affecting youth, all young people. There, we know that we can do better. The psychosocial trauma that have been pre-existing and existing from the 14 years crisis. We know there are a lot of underlying factors, but we know that these factors too are also sometimes arising from our own self. We feel that we won't belong in certain area that we should not belong. So the program will continue to be here, yeah. And for us, please follow the show, like the show, and ask your friends to join us so that we can make our society better.
Okay, thank you, George. Lynn?
So I just want to chip in, like Brother George said, the the page name is Youth Conversations. So if you can find it, then just let us know, or just get in contact with Sis Magdalene. She's gonna, tell you where you can find us. It's Youth Conversations. um we may be having also conversation that are done live on Facebook on that page. So like Sis Magdalene said, once a month we may change our mind. So just keep posted. And we may be doing it even 4 times a month. You never know, depending on
Yeah.
how needy the situation is and the show is. So follow us, share the page, and also contact us on Facebook. We're gonna put some information on the page for you to be able. If you cannot contact us through Messenger on Facebook, we can put our email where you can contact us directly. So
Okay.
yeah, we are very much excited, and we thank you all for the comments, the calls. It's really encouraging, and I think my 30 seconds is up. Eh?
Yeah, expired.
Yeah, thank you so
Okay,
much. Can't
thank
wait to see
you.
you guys next time.
Yeah,
To
who left
FM
for
family, please forgive Magdalene.
Uh,
huh?
I'm asking Truth FM family to forgive you because we creep into their time.
Oh yeah, we are in it. We are in it. So we have to go. Happy International Women's Day to you all. We'll be celebrating it tomorrow. And on Saturday, I've been invited to serve as guest speaker at the Andy Brobler Jara Foundation to serve as guest speaker for your event. I just want to confirm my attendance. I'm going to be there for us to have a wonderful time together. So thank you. I've also been invited at a school in Margibi, and tomorrow I'm going to confirm my attendance. Let me just look at the communication and see all of the details right there. So I'll confirm my attendance, my participation. I'm going to be there in a New Georgia estate at the Christiana Bidel Preparatory School. Happy International Women's Day or Happy International Women's Day. Do have a wonderful time. See you on the Business and Economic Forum tomorrow. Is going to be a wonderful time. Thank you all for coming on. We do appreciate. Oh my God. Bye
thank
bye.
you.
Finally,
Bye.
God bless you all.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Have a wonderful time.
Amen.
Thanks to
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Do it.
Thank you. My ice cream. Someone got ice cream for me. Who got ice cream for me in this country?
I will ship it. I
Your
will ship it.
exameno,
I
exameno.
will ship
Yeah,
it.
it's coming. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, guys,
All
it
right.
was
Bye-bye. I
fun.
miss you guys so much. I miss you. I
We're
remember the
coming
time
back. We're coming back.
we
We're
have a
coming back.
discussion
No worries.
up to 3 o'clock in the morning. My eyes like
Uh,
having to work the next day.
Mm,
mm.
yeah,
Okay,
we
Oh
guys.
miss
Bye
my
you
bye.
too.
God.
Okay,
Bye
guys.
bye, guys. Love you
Thank you.
all.
Love you all
Bye.
so much. Love you all, and thanks to our listeners and viewers as well. It was wonderful time having you on State of the Nation. Join us tomorrow.